Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Backyard Bakers. My name is Matt.
And my name is Gabby.
And today we are going to be making a vegan chocolate avocado cake with avocado buttercream frosting. First thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, as well as grease and flour 2 8-inch or 9-inch cake rounds and set aside.
We're going to be mixing the dry ingredients first. In my bowl, I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to be adding 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder, which can be an equivalent of a 1/4 cup and 2 tablespoons. I'm going to put in a 1/2 tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, and 2 teaspoons of baking soda.
And what Gabby's going to do is go ahead and sift it all together, sift the dry ingredients together. And if you don't have a sift, you can use a fork or a wooden spoon, just so it's kind of aerating and getting it all mixed together. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix the wet ingredients together in this bowl. You want to get 2 cups of water, which I've poured in already, as well as 1/4 cup of almond oil, which is high in vitamin E, as well as 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, followed by 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract.
So while Matt is doing the wet ingredients, I have cut a avocado up and put it in a bowl, and we're just going to mash it up. We're going to mix that into our wet ingredients.
So yeah, we got the mashed avocado. We'll go ahead and drop it in with all the wet ingredients. And then blend this together well.
Oh wait, and then the 2 cups of granulated sugar, which we've used organic sugar.
Then you want to go ahead and blend it well. Alright, once that is all mixed together to a nice consistency, you want to go ahead and add it to the dry ingredients.
And we've already pre-sifted them.
So it says go ahead and mix it all at once by hand.
So we're just going to stir this.
So you want to mix it well, beat it by hand until smooth, very smooth consistency, and then we're going to pour it into the cake rounds. And what you want to do is bake it for 30 to 40 minutes, and check with a toothpick after about 30-35 minutes, and then if there's no crumbs or a few crumbs on the toothpick, should be ready to pull out, and let it sit in the pans for another 10 minutes before you dump it out onto a wire rack.
So then we have our cake round.
Yeah. So as you see, it's all mixed together. You don't want to fill it all the way to the top, so you got enough room so it rises. We're done with our part.
Dirty babe, you see these shackles, baby, on your slave.
Well, hi there. Welcome to another episode of the Backyard Bakers. My name is Nikki.
My name is Pauline.
And we're here to introduce to you the awesomeness of avocados, such as the avocado buttercream. And so, what better to start off with than the avocados? So I have this nice, ripe, juicy, well, it's not really juicy, avocado. You're going to need 2 of them. And so why don't we go over a little avocado safety. So rookie mistake
Keep it on the
is to
table
cut
and
into
just
your
slide
it across. Better way
There's
to
no
do it
fingers.
is blood will be shed. All's well with the day if no blood is shed. And so with the pit, we just give a little tap, a little twist. It should come right out. Hopefully. There we go. And so with the avocado, the great thing about it is, thank you, is it's replacing the butter and the cream of the buttercream, because it has a nice creamy texture, but with none of the cholesterol. So with that, we need to add it to the bowl. I have this handy dandy little gadget.
Avocado.
Yeah,
thing.
avocado scooper, to cut it up all nicely when I get it into the bowl. Scrape that in.
That was really easy.
That's crazy. So we get that going.
So convenient.
Alright. The other side. One more avocado to go. And as we all know, avocados are rich in so many vitamins and minerals, such as vitamin K, E, A. I feel like D's in there
D,
somewhere.
Vitamin B.
It's got delicious fats like the fatty acids and omega-3s. Can't go wrong with avocados, especially in desserts, because you just want to eat them more because they're healthy for you. Pretty much. We're just gonna go with it's healthy, okay? Don't be down. Oh, don't be down on my love of desserts. All right.
Alright, so while she's doing that, the next ingredient for this
That is
avocado buttercream is calls for a pound of powdered sugar, and you have to make sure it's sifted sugar. So basically, sifted sugar is just aerating it, making it so that there's no clumps. You don't want any clumps in there. All right. If you don't have a sifter, then you can just use a fork. Fork works well. All right.
Okay, and so now that we have our lovely avocado mixture, taking out the skin, you're going to want to add, the recipe calls for lemon, we only have lime, so y'all going to have to deal with it. So it's going to be 2 tablespoons, teaspoons, it's teaspoons, tablespoons you might get a little kick in your mouth. Add that to it. The reason that we're adding this too, not only is it a delicious flavor, it keeps the avocado from oxidizing so that it doesn't look all nasty and brown. At the end of the day, it keeps a lovely green color. Okay, so we're going to mix this all together, and you mix it for about 2 to 3 minutes until the mixture comes to like a light green color, and it's a nice smooth texture. That's what we're going to do. There we go. Get some power kicking up in here. Okay, so now that we've added all the sugar, it's this nice glossy, it's got a nice green color to it. Kind of reminds me of Nickelodeon slime. When anybody would ever see Slime Time, I might be dating myself. We're going to add in a half a teaspoon
of vanilla extract
to make it extra delicious. Alright. So we're going to add that in, give it a little stir. Alright. And that's it. That is avocado buttercream. And I'm sure it's going to taste delicious.